So our first chapter in EVS is the living world. Now here on the screen you can see the images. On the right hand side we have car, a fan, books and the table. And on the left hand side we have elephants, plants, man and birds. Now what are the things which actually tells us that something is living and something is non-living? How do we distinguish between the living and the non-living? The very simple answer that comes to your mind is a living thing will move. It will move from one place to another, whereas a non-living thing will not be able to move from one place to another. But the movement is not the only thing that defines whether an object is living or it is non-living. For example, when we are asleep, do we move? Do we dance while you are asleep? No. So we are not moving, but that doesn't mean we are not living. So the movement is not the only criteria that can decide whether an organism is living or it is non-living. So there are some other important features as well which distinguishes non-living from living. Now the first is, now let us take an example of an organism from the screen. Let us say we take an elephant. You know that elephant needs food. Now what will happen if you stop giving food to the elephant? The elephant will start becoming weak, and over a period of time it will fall ill and can even die also. But do you think the chair which is mentioned, which is given on the right hand side of the screen, do chair needs food? Do you think chair needs food? Do you think the table needs food? Do you think it requires oxygen? It needs water? No. So these are not the requirements of the non-living things. Only living things require food, they need oxygen, they need water. So the first feature that all the living organisms possess is feeding or putting food inside the mouth. Now why do we require food? Now first of all, what is food? So food is something, or it is anything that we eat or drink for the survival. Now different organisms, they have different food eating habits. There are some animals which eat other animals like carnivores. There are some animals which eat plants like herbivores. The examples of herbivores are cow, horse, buffaloes. So all these are herbivores. That means every organism has a different eating habit. Similarly, plants also, they also need food, but their food requirement is still completely different from humans. They need water and sunlight. Now, why do we need food? We need food to obtain energy, which is required to perform a variety of activities. The rest of the features will be mentioned in the next slide. Thank you.